So do you know why I brought you here?
No.
That's good. Well, the reason why I want to show you guys and the church something special. That's why we're doing this video. And if you remember, I did a series, I think it was 2 months ago, called The Blessed Life. Talked about why we should sacrifice, and we need to put God first in everything we do. And of course, I encouraged the church to sacrifice and to give and let that be a part of their life, and just to live in a blessed life. And then I challenged them. We did a service where I just encouraged everybody and challenged them from the scripture to do this. You guys have been in church a long time. You know church. You've been with Gracetown from the very start, and you have sacrificed. You have been faithful, committed believers in our church, committed givers, and I'm just curious, because if you've been around for a long time, and you still give and you still are faithful to this church, where's that? What's that play in your life?
I want to go first.
Go for it.
I wasn't ready for this. Why do I give?
Yeah.
Well, like a lot of people don't know about who we are, but we've been through a rough life at the beginning. I mean, we've done really well, but it was a struggle, and there's been times where we didn't have no groceries to put in the house. So, I mean, it took a lot of hard work, and I kept paying my tithes, and we kept increasing, and I always asked God, I never looked for increase in money, always asked for wisdom.
Yeah.
Always asked for wisdom. I never thought that the wisdom would come by, making money, which was help me be able to give more. That's kind of my story. That's
awesome. No, it's awesome, Scott. That's awesome. Michelle?
Just raised to have faith. God owns cattle on 1,000 hills, and always to believe, and to always give. I was always 100%, just raised to give, and I love the joy of giving.
Yeah.
Even if it's time, it's work with kids, whatever it is, it's just such a love. It's not work.
Yeah.
It's a joy.
Well, it's you've definitely exemplified that even before we ever started Gracetown, because we all go back for years, and went to church together. I do know, giving, and we've preached this and talked about it, but giving can definitely be an opportunity for God to bless us. I understand that. But one of the things that we're trying to do at Gracetown is to build a culture to where we are passionate about sacrifice and serving and helping people and seeing lives changed. We've done videos where we've given testimonies and heard testimonies of life change, and that's one of the things that we're trying to do, because we want that in our culture. Now, we've had the opportunity over the last couple years to see many, many people's lives changed. I mean, the testimonies are a lot. We've seen hundreds of people make decisions for Christ. We've seen almost 60 people water baptized. We've given thousands of dollars to missions and local charity events. And then just to hear some of the other stories of life change is just overwhelming and just so powerful. And the great thing about our church, Scott, Michelle, is the obedient people like yourself, who give faithfully, who are committed, who serve, who are here, and who love people. That's the thing, love people, has made a difference here at this church. And I'm excited about the future of our church. We're going in a great direction. But we possibly couldn't tell you every story or every testimony that has been impacted by Gracetown in the generosity of people like yourself. But instead of telling all these stories, what I'm going to do is, I think it's a powerful opportunity for you to hear a few of them yourself.
A little bit of my story. I grew up in the church. Michelle, don't cry. I'm gonna cry. Grew up in the church. You go through a lot of experiences. And then I went quite a long time church shopping, not finding the right one. And just found this place. Actually, take that back. This place found me. You know, you go through life and it hits you, and sometimes you need people around you, and that this is what this place was. It's my family. It's not just some place I walk into, raise my hands, sing songs, and leave. I come in here and I see family members. I see friends. I see crazy people just like me that want to love the Lord, and normal people. You know, we go through life and we all do it. We all have it, and it's awesome to come into a place where you're not judged. You are not judged. You're welcome with open arms and tears and prayers. And this is what this place has done for me. And I really appreciate and thank you so much for all that you guys have done for me and for the church and everything. So thank you. I love you.
Thank you.
Hi. I'm Karen. Years ago, I went to a much bigger church, and for me, I had 3 young kids, and I was just playing the role that I was brought up to be, a good mother, a good wife, and I taught Sunday school, and I helped with the youth group and did a lot of those things. But I don't think I really learned what I needed to learn. And when life hit me hard and I got a divorce, I felt that was not a good place for me. There were some people that professed to be Christians, and in their way of trying to be Christians, criticized me, didn't approve of who I was at that point. I was just trying to find my way. So I left. I was unable to find a church home for 20 years. And a couple of years ago, my brother moved back here from Boston, and he asked me to come here with him. He found out about this place and brought me here. And it's been wonderful. I've learned grace, love. Just one of the things Pastor Rob really taught me that I've learned is just walk with Jesus. I never knew what that was like before. I don't know, maybe the small church and you tear away all the building and all of that. And this place is about people. And it's changed my life, and I could go on about how it's changed others' lives in my family. But I want to thank you. I'm really privileged to be able to tell you my story and to say thank you. It's changed my life.
My name's Kevin. Just a little history about me. My wife and I were both previously married, both have kids from other marriages, and we were just recently married back in March of 2011. Then we were blessed to have Rob and his family move right next door to us. We were looking for a church to go to. We both came from different denominations, and where we can feel comfortable together and be a family together at services and with our church families. So we've started coming to Gracetown. I think it was the second week that Gracetown opened. We've been here ever since. We've been blessed to have this come together for us and have our families, unite together, because we know there's a lot of other people out there that have the same situation that we were in, and where we're all comfortable, and we have this whole group at Gracetown here as one big family. So I didn't just get my wife and her 2 children, I got a whole Gracetown family and then a whole New to the Church family. So because of you and everybody else at the church, just want to say thank you for that. Thank you.
Well, this was a surprise, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
You had the opportunity to see a little bit of some of the effects of your faithfulness and your sacrifice and what it makes at this point. And I just want to say thank you, and thank you to all the families out there that actually have been faithful and generous here to Gracetown, who sacrifice and believe in what we're doing. And some people may think we're a small church and we can do small things, but no, I believe we can make a big difference. And as you see, giving is making a difference in the lives of people. And we all believe that the best is yet to come, and we're going to see our vision come to flourish, which is to inspire people's hope, build their faith, and lead them to become followers of Jesus Christ. And I just want to say, Scott, Michelle, we love you. And those of you who sacrifice and give faithfully to this church, thank you so very much. We love you guys. Yeah, awesome.